to the Gen Z podcast effect. Here with me is and my humble self, Jeremiah Ezekiel. Well, today I would say today's topic is a little bit skeptical, and it's going to talk about our life, my life, and life of my friends, people that I've seen growing, people elevating, people trusting the process. You understand? So what do you have to say that particular, or based on that particular, cycle?
That's to say we are speaking more on self-elevation.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I see self-elevation like you bringing yourself up from, let me say, like a lower ground. If you were on a very low, from a low background or something, even in education also, like maybe you were not that bright in school and you just try to like bring yourself up, like show yourself, put yourself out there without people's bad once. So you just need to make do with that time, because I would say for me, I just see life in the perspective of everybody making it is based on opportunity. Making it in life for me is like because there was an opportunity for you to make it. You just made use of that opportunity at that time, like, okay, this is a way for me to make it, and you just stepped in and used that opportunity. So I don't think that there's anything we've done in life that opportunities are out of it. So in elevating yourself, first you need to be aware of yourself. You need to be aware of yourself, like, what do I really want to do? Am I comfortable this way? Where is the places I need to find myself? What are those places I feel like I should be? You understand? That's how you start self-elevation. We now like are people that we don't have this opportunity, this advantage. You just need to do it for yourself and for your children also. So how do you go about doing that?
Okay.
As a person.
For me, the first thing is that you have to understand where you're coming from. That's where like most of us like get it wrong. Yeah. Because some people like tend to like fail to understand this, and like opportunity say come but once. You know, we say they come like two times. And when you understand where you're from, like, oh, we're struggling from the slums, you know how before you guys eat 3 square meal a day, you know how it was difficult. So now let's say you're now opportune now to be in a position where you eat food like 3 times, even more than 3 times. Now you're taking advantage. Now forgetting that, okay, there's this law for me. I'll say there's law of growth, elevation. Because see, if you want to elevate, you don't feel like it happened overnight. I tend to come up like TikTok across like FYP for you page. Thing keep popping up. I don't know why, or whether they say algorithm. I don't know. I asked her, right, but TikTok knows what you want.
Yes.
That's why I keep
it knows what you feel.
Like at the moment, what you want, based on your feelings.
Yes.
So TikTok not AI. You know.
Yes, that's what I feel. Yes, because most times there's how you want to do things, and that thing just keep popping up on your FYP.
So you understand. So for AI to understand that for AI to believe in you, to show you what you want reoccurring, you should know that, okay, for a machine, for a robot to know that you want this thing, that is to show that, okay, first of all, someone is actually seeing it.
So don't just be dreaming, I want to drive big car, I want to live in mansion. Like, no, first, how do I elevate myself in my own class? In your own class, you're doing, just like we are, just like as we are farmers, you're asking yourself, how do I elevate myself in broiler family? You understand? You've elevated from cage to a working farm now that is more comfortable than a cage.
Let me come in there, and there's nothing on earth that will make me go back to cage.
Yes.
Instead, I want to build more.
You want to build more.
Like now, I had 3 steps, like my farm, 1, 2, 3. I now notice that since it's like 1, 2, 3, I need to keep like something to stand up, and I'm having back pain. So even now, this my new family, just 2. And the next one I'm going to have, by God's grace, not like saying I'm definitely sure I will, but by God's grace, just like you surrounding yourself. That's why you say, I'm not saying if you are friends with that person since you're childbirth and you're still friends with that person, I'm not saying you should just on your own just cut off that person because you want to grow. If that person is
you're not seeing growth in that friendship.
You understand? You can just be with that person, but yourself, you ask yourself, why did you grow? So if you and this your friend, you get no they talk again, no beef yourself. If you do on your own, no natural, you don't stand examine yourself, say you don't do anything bad with this person, or even if you been getting issues with this person, you clear them. But for just accept life. Whatever life throws at you, accept it. Because me having issues with my friend, I had issues with my friends, my neighbor, you understand? With money, you understand? If I take up with myself, say I don't want to try to sort it, I would beef. It will work out, it will pain me. You know, I try to elevate my mentality. I don't, even if I podcast, I feel this. And one thing I try to learn about this podcast whenever we're talking. Sometimes I'll say, I am also my own teacher. So if I'm getting angry and I'll talk about anger, I'll say what I'm saying online. Sometimes I'll just say, okay, you said me.
Yeah, why am I doing this behind camera?
Sometimes I'll be like, okay, look at it now. I'll say, forgive and forget. And actually, if at the end of that day, say I played video game with my friend, but previously like 1 hour I've been a shout like alpha make we solve this thing with your village people. Now you don't want to elevate yourself. Now you want just be okay with where you be. First of all, you have to be like discomfort, like you have to discomfort yourself. Like I made a scenario with my babe, a cycle. You have to cycle. One is the cycle that you have, that you are in, everything you already have, and now that's your comfort zone, mind me. Then the other cycle is what you want, what you need, and you're not in that cycle. How can you get to that cycle? First you have to stretch. Stretch means you're hungry for the other cycle. You are okay with
you're
this
already
one.
Okay here.
You're hungry for that. You have to do what? You move.
Yes, that's elevating yourself.
So now moving and you're elevating yourself. You know, if you tell me say you there your comfort zone, you there elevate yourself.
Now
everything they pay you, but you don't get choice.
You have to
when like you growing. You're praying for strength, but you if you're elevating your mind, you know say as problems they come, actually solve now strength that. God know if you just say they give power strength, take care. Now when you don't come from that problem, you see don't reason that na me come up from this thing, na strength be that. Your mentality don't change. The way I handle anger issues now, I won't tell myself say, no matter how the situation be, when I'm money, I don't want to care the amount of money I lose for that day. I make sure say I solve that issue in a day. I don't want to sleep over any matter. Because the moment you sleep over any matter, you give hatred chance. Nobody like saying that fact, but say the vex in no job. Nobody go tell you. You understand? So no matter how we tell ourselves, say, oh, you don't want to do this thing, bro, you're just whining yourself. Just keep playing. So my few words out there is to don't give yourself an excuse that you don't have to elevate. Because if you don't want to elevate, life will always keep you in one position at the end of it all.
And to keep frustrating
you. So just take life that's lesson.
Yes.
You understand? Like your parents always scold you, like say they hate you. Now just wait till you do what they don't like. If you do what they like, they don't feel scold you. Except I'm not going to do it. You understand? So my Gen Z out there, just keep clicking. I know say I need to force you now. Normally, just like what my Nige said, he's saying not because I'm your friend you need to support me. See reason to support. And not be say I from Akwa Ibom, because you from Akwa Ibom you need support me. Say that is tribalism. Just do it. See reason. If you see say you know God like my video, don't like it. Say making tomorrow now maybe my life change. You come tell me say because of the video I clicked, I liked your video, I'm not helping you back. That is because it helped me because you were actually having aim. So like the video because actually you chose to, not being forced to. So goodbye for this episode. Hoping to see you next. Bye guys.